everybody, welcome back to Shelby Work Studio, and today I thought it would be fun to do a bit of an upcycling project, but more likely an experiment, and it's not a tutorial because I'm not sure how this is gonna go, and you can decide whether or not I was successful because I don't know how it's gonna go. Anyways, I got a pair of white jeans some time ago in 2020, and I bought them for the purpose of dyeing them because I got super into dyeing fabrics when I took my fiber arts class a year ago, and we did a bunch of projects where we were dyeing our own fabric and everything and making stuff out of it. So I became inspired, and so I got lots of RIT dye for my 21st birthday. That's what a family of crafters want for their birthdays. They just want more craft supplies. So I was on a bit of a dyeing frenzy, dyeing everything I had. I ended up dyeing a pair of perfectly beautiful white vintage high-waisted mom jeans, a color that I wasn't really satisfied with. I dyed these jeans, I was going for an orange, but a very specific kind of orange, like tangerine orange, you know, that you would find on tangerines or cuties, and I ended up with like a coral orange, and it just wasn't the vibe I was going for. This is not the orange I wanted. There's a dog lady. And filming in front of my window. Anyways, so I thought today we would re-dye them using RIT dye, but instead we would dye them black. Now I know this may not be possible because in color theory, you know, like if you try to do blue and orange, it'll be brown. Basically, if you mix anything with orange that's not like a warm color, it will be brown. And I'm pretty sure that even if I put black on top of this, it will still be some shade of brown. But you know, I have high hopes, so I got 2 containers of these just in case. Maybe if I just let it simmer for like 30 minutes, it will eventually turn black, or at least warm black. So I did some test strips like one should. You should always be prepared to know what you're getting in for. So I had some like extra orange fabric, so I dyed a few pieces of that. So this one I dyed black for 5 minutes. You know, this is more of a plum situation, but that was only for 5 minutes. So if we're going for like 30 minutes, there's a high probability that it will become black. So then I also did, well, if this plum color isn't like the most pretty, I could always add a little bit of red to the dye bath, and so then it would be like a maroon color, or there's always red. So I did these 3 different colors. This is the original, only using black and red as different options. But I really want these to be black, so we're gonna try, okay? We're gonna try. And then if I am successful in dyeing these black, I will also do a new technique I've never done before, but I've seen like many people have done on TikTok and stuff, where you do bleach painting, like bleach dye painting, I guess. So I'll like paint some design on probably just like one pant leg, but using bleach. So hopefully it will reveal a nice, you know, color. I'm guessing that since there's going to be orange underneath whatever this black color will be, it's going to be more of like a tan when I put the bleach on, but I'm hoping for like big, like gestural daisies using the bleach, just like outlines. And if all else fails and I just am not liking the situation, I will list them on Depop, because these were originally on Depop, but nobody bought them, sadly. I guess this shade of orange was just too out there for some people. So I mean, it'll work out for somebody. All right, enough chit-chatting, enough procrastinating. It's either we're doing this or we're not, and I'm committed now. So let's get to it. I'm taking you to my kitchen. Okay, I filled up my bucket with scorching hot water. I will guess by the steam that it is very hot. And now we're gonna pour our salt into the water. This is Shelby's kitchen. Very red, I realize. Sorry, Mother, but I'm using all of the salt for this. Let that simmer. Okay, we are ready, Freddy. So, for the dye, I think you use half a bottle per pound of fabric, but since we want like a super saturated color, we're gonna do the whole bottle, baby. Yeah. This could be a complete failure, but I have to believe in myself that this is gonna work out, okay? Life lessons, believe in yourself, and it will be great. It'll be great. I already got a few speckles of black on here already, so we're just gonna dunk it in. All right, here we go. No turning back now. Oh yes. Instantaneously it turned brown. I'm gonna let this sit for about 30 minutes. Occasional swirling of the pot just to make sure there's no patches. And then we will take it out and we will wash it. And when we do wash it, FYI, that whatever the color is in the bucket, it will be significantly lighter once you dry it. So that's to keep in mind. This was instantaneous. It's really hot, by the way. No more coral orange jeans near me. This is very promising. I think this was a good decision. I am gonna let that sit for about half an hour, check back, do some homework, enjoy my coffee, and then we will put this in the wash, and hopefully next time I see you, it will be looking pretty rad. Alright guys, so here I am just sketching out my vision, and I'm actually changing my initial idea to a random star pattern on one of the pant legs because I figured that the geometric shapes would be easier to paint with the paintbrush. Now I am just prepping my surface and marking off the area that I want to paint, and I stuck a piece of cardboard inside of the pant leg I'll be working on so that none of the bleach gets to the other side. So I'm sketching out some stars and trying to remember how to draw stars, and just going over the pattern as neatly as I can with the paintbrush, and it was actually kind of hard to see where I was going, so the chalk definitely helped me do this. I finally got the hang of it and just started going ham with all of my stars, and I made sure to wrap the design on the other side of the pant leg so that it still follows the seam on the other side. The magic has begun, and the bleach is starting to appear on the denim and come through as kind of a burnt orange color so far, so I have been retracing my stars a few times to get that bright kind of white bleach color I was going for. Also, a tip to keep in mind is that try using straight bleach to begin with, because I had used diluted bleach with water and I noticed that it took a lot longer for the design to show up and it was very faint. So I've been using straight bleach, and make sure to open a window because I definitely forgot to do this after like an hour and it probably wasn't the best idea. I am now just repeating the same process, just finishing up this first side of the pants, and then I will do the other side, but I also made a little cutout template of a smaller star to fill with chalk so that I could create very small bleach stars that were relatively clean looking. Alright folks, I am pleasantly surprised with this upcycling project, and I can say that I will definitely be keeping these jeans as a statement piece in my wardrobe, and I can't believe that once they were white, then orange, then black, and now designed with stars. So I encourage you to try this project at home and see if you like it and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.